The Dallas Cowboys just destroyed the New York Giants. Dak Prescott is the GOAT, and Brandon Aubrey is the best kicker to ever kick a football. That fourth quarter was insane. 41 points scored between the two teams. Touched up on that second to last drive, but I will say, we're spending $40 million on corners that are giving up damn near 40 points a game. Maybe it would be worth it if we had a good pass rush, but we traded that to the Packers. Russell Wilson just had the best fourth quarter of his career. Let's look at the box score. He had 450 yards and 3 tutties. Most of that was just in the fourth quarter. That final drive had me sweating bullets. That offensive PI that was called on my boy George Pickens, absolute bullshit. Yeah, both teams didn't do shit until Russell Wilson threw one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen. That was in overtime. But, I started watching in the second half. I was busy doing yard work. Let's check out this play-by-play. Field goal, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. And then, this is really where I started watching. The literal first play I saw when I turned on my TV was Dak throwing an interception. It was fucking bullshit. So yeah, Dallas Cowboys whooped up on the Giants. What? We signed Jadeveon Clowney? I mean, we need the pass rush. But the best 2 wide receivers in the NFL, right here, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. The Lions absolutely whooped up on the Bears, holy moly. 5 touchdowns from... Oh, I love Jared Goff. I love jerking Goff. Jahmyr Gibbs, 94 yards. Amon-Ra, 3... Oh my gosh. 3 touchdowns. That's disgusting. Okay. On to Canelo versus Crawford. Canelo definitely has lost a step. He doesn't look like his former self, and Terence Crawford just dominated him. It was not a close fight. 116 to 112 honestly sounds a little too close. But I thought Canelo was going to win. Clearly he did not. Moving on, Callum Walsh versus Fernando Vargas. This was the first fight of the card I actually paid attention to because of my rising Irish boy Callum Walsh up the Raw. He defeated the undefeated at the time, Fernando Vargas, and it was a very dominant decision, completely whooped ass. Christian and Billy versus Lester Martinez. I was in the bathroom. I don't care. Billy won. Muhammad Alkel versus Travis Crawford. I didn't watch this shit either. Moving on, UFC Noche. My boy Diego Lopez put Gene Silva on a fucking cross and nailed him to it. It was brutal. Diego Lopez had one of the nastiest spinning back elbows I've ever seen after an arguable 10-8 round, absolutely battering Gene Silva. Most people thought that Gene Silva was going to win. No, R.I.P. all of the fighting nerd aura. Diego Lopez, I think, is still going to be a champion at some point, but probably not now. I think he'll probably beat Movsar if they ever get a rematch. Rob Font versus David Martinez. What a fucking weird stoppage. I mean, it was a decision, but it seemed like a stoppage at the time. They just let him hit him for, I don't know, 6 or 7 seconds after the round ended. It was weird, but David Martinez won via Sandovistian. I thought Rob Font was going to win this just due to being a crafty vet, but no, David Martinez went Cyber Psycho on him. David Martinez is now going to be ranked. It was a good scrap. Shout out to both of these guys.
Holy moly. Let me drink some water. I didn't even bring any water in here. Alright, I'm not even going to bother editing this out.
Rafa Garcia versus Jared Gordon. Everyone thought Jared Gordon was going to win this one, considering that the entire UFC sphere says that he was robbed in the Paddy Pimblett fight. But no, Jared Gordon got his ass fucking beat. Crazy stoppage the refs weren't doing their shit correctly at all tonight. The refs weren't doing shit correctly at all yesterday. Moving on, we've got Kevin Fatsalam versus Dustin Stoltzfus. Oh man, Kevin Fatsalam, how the mighty have fallen. You should have put this man out of his misery in like 5 minutes. This should not have gone to a decision. Oh my god, look at that build.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that build? Dustin Stoltzfus, you suck. Kevin Fatsalam, I mean, maybe give him a ranked fight, but he's fucking fat. Maybe have him fight someone at light heavyweight. Who knows? He's fucking short enough to be a bantamweight. Moving on, Alexander Hernandez versus Carlos Diego Ferreira. Everyone thought Carlos Diego Ferreira was going to win this one, but no, Alexander Hernandez was just too fast. He was darting around on the outside pretty much all fight, and then boom, cracks him with a crazy, I believe it was the right hand, drops him instantly, and the fight is over. Alexander Hernandez, maybe give him a ranked fight next. He looked really good out there. After beating Chase Guna and now Carlos Diego Ferreira, I think he should get a ranked fighter.
Alright.
Quang Lee versus Santiago Luna. I think, oh no, this was a crazy ass finish. I don't even remember what happened, but it was a crazy quick finish.
Why is it doing this?
The UFC website is absolutely horrible.
Alright,
Dusko Todorovic versus Jose Daniel Medina. Jose Daniel Medina might be the worst UFC fighter of all time. Up there with Mickey Gall. Didn't he lose like his only 3 fights in the UFC?
let's see.
Loss. Oh, he... Yeah,
3.
all 3 losses. Why is he in the UFC? Cut him. Oh, he's Bolivian. That's why. Honestly, I'm not even going to talk about most of these other fights besides Tatiana Suarez. This fight was boring as fuck. I wish I was in the bathroom, but no. Tatiana Suarez doesn't know how to wrestle, and Amanda Lemos really doesn't know how to wrestle. Zachary Reese kicked Cedric Dumas in the balls. He's missing 1 testicle now. R.I.P. Alice Pereira, body gets, she's not very good. The body is bad. This went to a split decision. I don't know how. She got her shit pushed in for 3 straight rounds. Didn't do anything. And then we had the finale of Tough. I didn't watch Tough. No one does. But Daniil Donchenko, welterweight Yuri, he's pretty good. So hopefully he gets a pretty, Hopefully he gets a pretty high-profile fight soon. Well, that's the recap for now. Tune in next week. Sorry for the low effort and very minimal editing. This is mostly a test to see if anyone is interested in these style of videos. Thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you tune in next week, like, subscribe, and do all the other things like comment down below. And I shall catch you all on Planet Namek or some shit.